Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm doing a patron shout out request for Bruno. Bruno, my original, very first patron. Been with my YouTube channel since almost the beginning. Such an amazing supporter, and always happy. And I can't thank you enough, Bruno, for everything you do for me. I really appreciate it. This month he has me doing more of the Band-Maid. I'm doing the Band-Maid documentary, the Ohrenje documentary for SAIKI this time. After this one, all I'll have left are the three part for Miku, which I'm very much looking forward to that. But I did want to let y'all know I'm sick. I've been sick for the last several days. I've still been working, so I haven't got better quicker. But I want to apologize if I do a lot of sniffing. It's mostly my sinuses draining, so I apologize if you see me wiping my nose with Kleenex and stuff. But I had recorded enough videos to get up through yesterday. I'm recording this on Saturday. Is it Saturday? No, it's Friday. I'm sorry, it's Friday. My mind's on. I'm recording this on Friday. It comes out on Patreon on Friday. In fact, I'm editing and releasing it the second I'm finished recording, and it'll come out on YouTube tomorrow on Saturday. But I had videos set up through yesterday, assuming I'll feel better by Friday. I can get up Friday morning and just start recording and get my normal videos out. But because I'm still feeling terrible, I'm only going to record this one. I was debating on if I was going to record it all today and maybe skip a day. But then I realized I can watch this one. It's a single long video, so I can get away with only releasing one video today. And I'm been excited to watch this, so I'm definitely, even if I sound a little subdued, I'm very excited. But I can't wait to get to this one. So Bruno, you're a rock star. Thank you. I'm excited to get to sit here and watch this. I love SAIKI's voice. She's such an amazing singer. And she just seems like a fun person, so I'm excited for this. So here we go. Let me switch on over with my... I don't even know how my voice sounds right now. It's probably a little rough. But here we go with Band-Maid's documentary, the Ohrenje. Ohrenje has done an amazing, absolutely incredible job with these documentaries. But here we go with his documentary on SAIKI. Just real quick, and I want to try not to stop as often since I'm so tired. I love this logo. This is so cute. I love it. It's so good.
Welcome to Kofu, the capital city of Yamanashi Prefecture, where SAIKI was born on February 8th. Known for its proximity to Mount Fuji and its grapes and wines, Yamanashi is mostly covered by forests. This is the beautiful landscape where SAIKI spent her childhood with her mother and stepfather, as her parents are divorced. Her mother was born and raised in Osaka, and SAIKI describes her as a person who doesn't hold anything back and could be very aggressive. Her stepfather wasn't really a father figure in SAIKI's education, as her mother took responsibility for this role as well. SAIKI was a very shy child who couldn't leave her mother's knees but forced herself to go to school anyway. As her mother loved to drink with her friends, SAIKI spent a lot of time in bars called izakaya, a snack bar in Japan where you can drink a lot and talk loud. Try to picture a shy young girl eating dinner in the middle of a group of her mother's friends while they drank alcohol. SAIKI had a very funny and lively childhood. She spent a lot of time singing at the karaoke, as her mother kept asking her to sing various types of songs. Songs to cry to, like Nada So So by Rimi Natsukawa. or more poppy songs like Butterfly by Koura Kumi. At first, SAIKI sang because she was asked to. But after being praised by her mother and her friends, SAIKI kept singing again and again, learning more songs and listening to different types of music. Listening to Koura Kumi led SAIKI to discover Namie Amuro, a famous Japanese singer, dancer, and model who's been referred to as the queen of Japanese pop. SAIKI became a huge fan of Namie Amuro and decided to take dancing lessons when she was around 8 or 9 to become just like her idol. She talked about the kind of Namie fan she was in the second episode of the radio show called Band-Maid Nippon, a 20-minute regular radio show that aired during the pandemic on Nippon Broadcasting System, a sister company of Band-Maid's label Pony Canyon.
私の人生を変えた一曲は安室奈美恵さんのファンキータウンです。
ああ、もうね、
はい、
サイちゃんといえばっていうぐらいこう
そうだね。
ね、
安室奈美恵さん
大好きだったね。
大好き。
もうだって
私の神様だと思っています。
すごかったんだから安室さんが引退を発表した時
恥ずかしい。
もう忘れられないあれはバンドメイドのツアー直前のゲネ最終の投資リハーサルみたいなのをやってる時に、お昼のニュースかなんかで確か流れたんですよね。で練習というかリハーサル中のちょっとした休憩の合間時間に、そのニュースを見たサイちゃんは椅子普通に座ってたのに崩れ落ちたからね。
座ってたのにね。
I love hearing her laugh.
座ってたわけじゃないの。
Yeah, such a great laugh.
崩れ落ちて叫んだから。
叫んだ。
みんなでどうしたのって
めっちゃ嘘だー。
そうでちょっともう半泣きなんですかね。で
泣いて
た。でごめんなさい、もう今日はできませんって
やったよ。やったけどね。
やったけど一旦もうちょっと私今日はもうできないですって
10分は休ませてもらった。
そうだね、ちょっと一旦それでがっつり休憩にしましょうって
ちょっと気持ちの整理させてください。
もう本当に崩れ落ちてたとね。
そうぐらい好きなんです。安室奈美恵さんのことが。はい。
SAIKI's mother often asked her to audition, but at that time, SAIKI thought it would be impossible for her to pass an audition and actually become someone who can sing and dance like her idol, Namie Amuro. And then one special day, on her birthday, SAIKI asked to go to Tokyo to take a look at life in the big city.
Well, I don't know about dancing, but she can definitely sing. So I'm glad her mom was so supportive about getting her to sing. I mean, it was obviously what she was born to do. She's a incredible vocalist. It's crazy how good she is. I love that the radio program clips because they're always having fun with each other. I love hearing them laugh. They always sound so happy when they're laughing and stuff. It's so good. Very cool.
It was during this trip to Tokyo that SAIKI was scouted by a talent agency named Rising Production. But it was not just any talent agency. Rising Production also managed Namie Amuro. At first, SAIKI worked as a model. You can see pictures from a photo shoot she did with Jimmy Ming Shum in November 2012. Then, she was asked about what she would like to do. Of course, SAIKI brought up singing. So, she took singing lessons. The agency also asked her about acting lessons, and even though she wasn't really interested in acting, she agreed in order to have more opportunity in the future. When she was in high school, SAIKI traveled between Yamanashi and Tokyo on the weekend for her singing lessons. She was on the right path to become a professional singer and dancer. Through those singing lessons, SAIKI learned a lot about how to sing properly, louder, and also how to move while singing. When you sing, it's important to express yourself with gestures, but SAIKI was still very shy. She used to sing while standing still. But the years of dancing lessons did give SAIKI a good sense of rhythm, and those singing lessons helped her to overcome her shyness. SAIKI started to show signs of the strong.
I do want to mention this. I've said it in a few other videos for other bands and stuff, and it's a anecdote that I love to bring up when talking about showmanship. It's something I heard said by Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden when asked about why he's so big on stage, why he's always like waving his hands, huge movements, and he grabs a flag and runs across stage and his answer to that is he wants the person in the back row to be able to see what he's doing just as well as the people in the front row. It's all about entertaining everybody. You're not there to entertain the 50 people in front. You're there to entertain the whole arena. So it's important to make big moves, especially if you're in this type of situation. So I love that they touched on that she needed to move around. She was having trouble with that at first. And you can see when she performs, she waves her hand. She's not as flamboyant as Bruce. Bruce is in a category all his own as far as that goes. But I see it even in her performance. That whole, you don't want the person in the back saying, why are they just standing there? When they are moving, but they're subtle movements. You can't have subtle movements when you're playing to 10,000 people. It has to be big. So, like I said, I've said that in several videos about the same subject, and y'all are probably tired of hearing me talk about Bruce's little anecdote about that. But I think that's important. It's a very important thing for, especially front people in bands to understand.
Did give SAIKI a good sense of rhythm, and those singing lessons helped her to overcome her shyness. SAIKI started to show signs of the strong, confident, and mesmerizing singer that we know of today. A lot happened in SAIKI's life since her trip to Tokyo. After joining Rising Production, SAIKI was scouted by Platinum Passport during one of her singing lessons. This is when she decided to move to Tokyo to focus on her career. SAIKI appeared briefly in a commercial for Taisho Pharmaceutical. You can also see her dancing in a music video for the singer May J. SAIKI was an actress in the B team of Go Jet Go Go Zero, a musical comedy where she played the role of Meg, the sister of the lead character. She was in the cast between June 26th and July 3rd, 2013. That's not all. Between August 13th and 19th, SAIKI performed in a play called Night of the Blue Moon, where she had the role of a nurse. SAIKI has always been a fan of trains, which is pretty common in Japan. She likes to take photos and visit museums like the Kyoto Railway Museum, where she went in 2016. SAIKI considers herself amongst the photographers when it comes to talk about train enthusiasts. There is also something else that's very present in SAIKI's daily life, and it's the only other topic you can see on her X account: the Japanese baseball team, Hanshin Tigers. SAIKI is a huge fan of this team, and she's supported them for a long time. She reposts every victory, and sometimes she just posts about them. She even talked about the Hanshin Tigers on the radio with a show she hosted with Miku in 2021.
2020
I love baseball too. I'm a Cardinals fan. I love my Cardinals. So that's cool that she's a big baseball fan and she has her team and she loves it. Very cool.
on the radio with a show she hosted with Miku in 2021.
2025年にですね、阪神タイガースの2軍の本拠地が現在の鳴尾浜球場から小田南公園へと移転されます。知ってました？
いや、知らなかったです。
メイン球場は3階建てで、すごい。客席は約3600席。内野は黒土、外野は天然芝です。頑張れ阪神タイガースという私の気持ちです。
なるほど、お気持ちありがとうございます。
If you really follow SAIKI on Instagram, you know that she loves taking photos, where she poses with various types of clothes, along with photos of her shoes and nails. Talking about shoes, you can find videos of SAIKI showing a room full of sneakers in a series called Maid's Room, available for Omesu-sama members. SAIKI is also one of the main models when it comes to feature Band-Maid clothes for the official website. On July 24th, 2013, a rock band called Band-Maid performed for the first time at Otsuka Deepa in Tokyo. This band consisted of 4 members: Konami on guitar, Akane on drums, Misa on bass, and Kabato Miku, the founder of the band, on vocals. Band-Maid performed 2 more times at Shibuya Milky Way on August 13th and at the Vunos in August 16th, before realizing that Miku's voice alone wouldn't be enough for her band. The management started to look for a lead vocalist within the agency. The profile of a young new talent who'd moved from Yamanashi came up. She had taken dancing lessons for a few years along with singing lessons from her previous and current agency. She'd also done some acting here and there, but she always wanted to become a professional singer. Her name was SAIKI. SAIKI was first contacted because her profile fit what the band was looking for. She was asked to come sing and listen to the songs planned for the band without being informed that she would have to perform in a special outfit. On SAIKI's first audition, none of the members were there, only the agency president, songwriters, and manager. They explained the project in detail, but SAIKI was really skeptical about the maid outfit. She listened to the music written for the band, and even though she really liked it, SAIKI was not really sure if she could sing these kinds of songs. But the management team told SAIKI her voice was great and was a perfect fit in the band.
They were right.
As she wanted to sing more and was ready to participate in any audition that could offer her a job in this area, SAIKI accepted the offer and officially joined Band-Maid.
I know this is about SAIKI, but Misa and Konami, come on. And Akane and Miku. Oh, that was so badass.
SAIKI still had to meet the other 4 members, but she didn't meet them all at once.
4人同時じゃなくて徐々に会っていく感じだったんですけど、最初は茜だったかな。彼女についてはとにかく明るい人という印象で、すごく明るくて素敵と思いましたね。なんで最初に茜と会ったかというと、私の最初の衣装を作ることになった時、当時はみんなと似たようなメイド服の衣装だったんですけど、彼女の衣装を元に作るのがバランス的にいいだろうということになったみたいで、お互い身長も一緒だし体重も近かったので、一回これを着てみてみたいな感じで、まず茜の衣装を着てみたんです。それで、ここをちょっと直せばいけるねみたいな感じになってすぐにできたんですよ。ただ私その時点ではまだそれがメイド服だって分かってなかったんです。というかエプロンとか小物がないとただの黒いワンピースに見えるわけですよ。 しかも袖がない。いわゆる可愛い感じの衣装じゃなかったんですね。ただなんかフレアの幅が広いよなぐらいには思ってましたけどそして後日衣装ができたら付属品みたいなのがいろいろついてきて、それをつけてみたらおおメイド服やんと気づいて、そこで改めて小鳩とか金見の衣装を見て、ああバンドメイドのメイドってそれなのねってようやく理解したんですそれはどうあれ、とにかく茜の第一印象はいろいろ親切にしてくれる明るいお姉さんでした。次に会ったのがミサで、彼女とはなんとなく気が合うんだろうなみたいな感じがして、好きそうなものが似てそうだよなと思いました。初めて会ったのは5人での初お給仕の前日、スタジオでのリハーサルの時でした。そこでみんなと「はじめましてよろしくお願いします」みたいな。その時の休憩時間にミサと話したのかな。彼女は人見知りなんだろうなってすぐ分かりました。自分と似た匂いを感じたからなんですけどだからなかなか会話が始まらないんです。茜の場合はすごく気を使ってくれるというか、人見知りを察知するのが早いんです。だからすぐに話を振ってくれるんですよ。放っておくと私は喋らないから、最近はどう思うみたいに、本当に優しい人だなと思いましたね。そして
And I actually have the same problem. I'm super shy. That's one of the reasons why it's been so hard for me to really go. This channel has actually helped me a lot with not being so shy, especially camera shy. But I'm the type of person that can sit quietly in a full room and not be uncomfortable. I can just, or in a car, in a car with somebody, and I can sit there and just drive and not say anything. Because I don't know what to say, but I've always been comfortable being quiet. So I definitely understand the shyness. I'm painfully shy, though, especially in social, situations. So just if y'all ever see me, if I ever get to go to a show, I'd love when Band-Maid tours next time, I'm going to go see them. Don't think that I'm being antisocial. I'm just insanely shy. So, but I would love to see them live, and I'd love to meet you guys. But I think this is, God, I'm having trouble talking. I understand the shyness, definitely.
みたいに本当に優しい人だなと思いましたね。そしてミサに対しては、この人もめちゃくちゃ人見知りだ、気持ちはわかるぞと初対面の時はちょっとした挨拶程度だったんですよ。お疲れ様ですみたいな話をしたのはレコーディングの時だったんですけど、私にとってはスタジオ見学のようなものだったので、ああレコーディングってそうやるんですねとか話していた気がします。第一印象としては目の大きな人だなってしばらくするととても真面目できちんとした人なんだなと気づかされました。何かの時にさようでございますかって言葉が聞こえてきて、そんな言葉遣いする人これまで私の周りにはいなかったぞと、めちゃくちゃ丁寧な感じで働き慣れてる人みたいなイメージがありました。社会人っぽいというか真面目な学校に通ってたのかしらという印象でしたね。初めて会ったのはそのリハーサルスタジオの時なんですよね、きっと。私が正確に覚えてないだけかもしれないけど実際本当に私が覚えてないだけみたいで、去年本人からその前にSAIKIを見てるよって言われて怖っと思って知らないうちに影からオーディションされてたんだって。マネージャーと一緒にちらっと見に行ったことはあったんだよと。そりゃそうですよね。身なりぐらいは見ておかないと。私的にはお給仕前日のスタジオで会った時が初遭遇だったんですけど、その時はなんかちっちゃい子が来たなと思って、これまた私の学校にはいなかったタイプだなとその時点で思いましたもん。 何この5人ってなんでここにこの5人が集まってるのって最初から疑問でした。今も疑問最初小鳩に対してはキャラ強って思いましたね。濃ゆいなこの人、独自のキャラがもうすでにあるって。他の3人についても癖強めというか濃いめだとは思っていて、でも同時に私自身はもっとそう見られているんだろうなと思っていたので、最近になってそのことを言いました。絶対そう思ってたでしょってみんな素直に認めてましたマジで無理と思ったとか言ってましたね、小鳩は。マジでどうしようって悩んだよって
These 5 members are really unique and really different, but they all became very close friends over the years. Although, it was not that easy for SAIKI. SAIKI has a very shy personality, so it was hard for her to open up and talk to her new bandmates. From the beginning, Akane already knew Konami and Misa, so there was a connection between those 3. Miku, being very friendly and sociable, had no trouble fitting in with the new trio. But when SAIKI joined Band-Maid, the other 4 had already performed live and spent time together. So for someone as timid as SAIKI, it took a while to fit in. She gave her opinion when asked, but the communication was very limited during the first months.
I absolutely feel every bit of this.
SAIKI also had a lot to learn as a lead singer, as she had no experience when it came to concert setup or even singing on stage with a band. She didn't know how to wrap her mic cable or do a mic check, and even what a joint concert was. Of course, she went to a lot of concerts, but only for that one band she wanted to see before leaving the venue. SAIKI also struggled to sing with all the noise of her bandmates' instruments on stage, as she didn't wear in-ear monitors when she started to sing with Band-Maid. SAIKI performed her first concert with Band-Maid on August 22nd at Shibuya AX in Tokyo.
Does it have red hair? Does Misa have little hat? Hold on. First, I've never seen this setting before. You can't see it in this still shot, but I'm almost positive Misa has a little hat like Akane's. SAIKI has red hair. This is very interesting. Okay, that's cool. But wow, seeing it this raw and this early, wow, this is crazy.
Right after this concert, SAIKI got rid of the apron that was attached to her outfit. It took about 6 months for SAIKI to get used to being in a band and learn how to manage her setup for the concerts. This timing was perfect because on February 8th, 2014, on SAIKI's birthday, Band-Maid performed their first one-man concert. After the success of Thrill, Band-Maid played more concerts.
Such a great song.
And SAIKI found
Such a
herself
great
singing
groove.
more than she was prepared for. Even though she took singing lessons for a few years, SAIKI's vocal technique was still very limited. And during her debut, she wasn't as cautious about how she sang. Around the time Band-Maid recorded Alone, SAIKI was being helped by a vocal coach to improve her singing skills, but it was already too late. Between 2015 and 2017, her throat suffered to the point where her voice became half
Y'all
as
told me about
powerful as it
this.
was when she joined Band-Maid. At one point, she couldn't even record an entire song the same day. She had to rest a few days between takes to ensure that she didn't lose her voice for good. Even forced to speak in whispers for a while and used her voice only for singing. Terrified by the idea of...
Yeah, I was about to say, before he said terrified, I can't imagine how scary that is. I mean, just as a normal person who's worried about losing your voice, I can't imagine somebody who's dreamt of being a singer for most of her life facing possibly losing your voice. Not just, God, that's got to be horrifying.
And used her voice only for singing. Terrified by the idea of having to rely on surgery, she tried everything to avoid it, but finally realized that she would not be able to sing anymore if she waited any longer. In the summer of 2017, she finally gathered her courage and went through with vocal cord polyp surgery. SAIKI was completely without a voice for a week, and then she wasn't allowed to sing for a month right after the surgery. She wrote a tweet to reassure everyone.
Only a month? That's actually kind of surprising.
With the help
I
of
would
her
think it
vocal
would be
coach,
several months.
who had experience with this kind of surgery and a lot of training, SAIKI is now able to sing even better than before and has improved her technique while learning how to properly care for her voice. You can see SAIKI taking care of her throat during MCs when she's drinking loquat syrup, or even after the show, where she's using a stainless steel ice bottle to keep her throat cool. SAIKI's voice changed a lot over the years, always improving, becoming more powerful with a wider range.
I love this song. One of the greatest concerts ever filmed. Let's have it here.
There are always more to do in a band than just play your instrument. There's writing songs, lyrics, and being involved in the whole process. SAIKI wrote lyrics here and there along with Miku since the release of Band-Maid in 2016. But she's started to write more by herself, as she's the one who's credited for lyrics on Corellium. Hate.
Love this song. Maybe one of my favorite Band-Maid songs.
And Maji.
This is such a fun song.
SAIKI actively participates in other activities around Band-Maid, like helping design clothes and giving ideas for the covers of Band-Maid CDs. At first, Miku was the spokesperson of the band, while SAIKI used to stay in the background. Miku was the one who talked the most during media appearances and put on a show during MCs. But since the pandemic, SAIKI took a step forward and became, with Miku, part of the front image of Band-Maid. They talked together during the Band-Maid Nippon radio show and all other radio appearances. SAIKI has also become more active during MCs and started to talk from her heart with the fans. After a time, SAIKI came to realize that of all the maids, she had the best view of the stage, as she was free to roam as she focused on her singing. SAIKI was the one who started to talk to the other members about moving around the stage, interacting more with the crowd, and making each concert even more special.
常に驚かせたいっていうのがありますね。ハッとさせられたり、ゾクッとさせられたりっていうのは本気の生理現象だと思うし、そういうのを伴った時の方が記憶に残るんじゃないかなと思っていて、だから結局自分たちのことが相手の記憶に残っていってほしいのかな。忘れないでほしいというか、一回見たらもう忘れられないねみたいな、そういうのを目指しているところがあるのは確かですね。
SAIKI changed a lot with Band-Maid, compared with the shy girl she was when she visited Tokyo for the first time. Scouted on that day by the same agency who managed her idol to become a model and being able to take singing lessons. And then scouted a second time during those lessons by another agency to develop more talents. SAIKI performed in a few plays to end up joining an all-female rock band, playing songs far from her repertoire in an outfit that she never really liked. She had to learn everything from scratch to move towards her goal of becoming a professional musician. This shy young girl, who never thought that she could sing and dance for a living, became a confident, talented lead singer with an insane stage presence.
Agreed.
SAIKI changed so much that even those close to her, including herself, don't even recognize her when she's on stage. SAIKI seized an opportunity and took the best of it to evolve into a new version of herself. Surrounded by the best group of friends, she managed to rise to a point where she never thought she could reach. But this ascent is far from over. SAIKI and her bandmates have the energy to climb over any mountain in their way, no matter how high. In the end, and against all odds, SAIKI is the perfect fit for Band-Maid. The last piece of this miraculous puzzle whose voice resonates across the world.
Not agree more. Such a beautiful voice.
また君に落ちてく
So good. Such an incredible singer.
I'm so glad to see you again この時が続くように暗い日々さえ with you 無意味なものはないよ You shot me down last night I feel my heart living with you love you love
Sorry, I love the song. Okay, so that was patron shout out request for Bruno of Band-Maid's Ohrenje documentary for SAIKI. Such an incredible singer, such an incredible story that, you know, she was so shy, and like I said, I definitely understand that. Excuse me. I want to apologize for how many times I had to mute the mic to cough or all the sniffles and stuff. But this was great. I really enjoyed learning her story and just seeing so much about her, seeing her improve. Y'all had told me about her throat surgery, and I can definitely understand the fear in that. probably going to have knee surgery eventually, and I'm terrified of that. I've put it off longer than I probably should have because I'm so absolutely terrified of surgery. But, you know, she did it, and it helped. Excuse me. It helped her so much. And not that she didn't sound good before, but her voice was so unhealthy before. And now with that, getting through that surgery, being able to do what she does and just improve and improve and improve and improve. I love that collage of the same song through several years. She sounds so amazing. She's such an amazing person, an amazing singer, and I just love everything about it. I did want to acknowledge you guys. Yesterday I crossed 5,000 subscribers. I didn't realize it was going to happen that quick. A couple days ago I was still about 20 away, and I usually only get 1 or 2 a day, so I thought I had through this weekend. So I am going to release a video talking about the 5,000 subscribers. But you guys, the Band-Maid army, the Band-Maid fans are a giant part of my subscriber base, and I can't thank you guys enough. So thank you so much for everything you have done for me. Bruno, absolutely love this. I can't wait to get to your next one. His other request for this month is the first of the Miku documentaries, and I can't wait for that one. Again, I'm sorry I'm sick. I'm sorry I wasn't super active during this, but I wanted to get a video out today, and I have been dying to watch the rest of these documentaries. So thank you, Bruno. You're an absolute rock star. Thank everybody for watching this. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.